Um. Oh. Oh. Oh, that was good timing. All right. Let me turn that off. No more. Ah, it's a Spelunky song though. Hello, all. Yeah. So I had everything set up, and then I was like, wait, I haven't set up the chat. I have not set up the chat. Um, Crazy how a week of absence shall make you forget all the steps. Not even a week, right? Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I have a bit of a cold. Or an illness. I Let me say hi before I get into the weeds of conversation. Hello to Exor Xavier. Hello as well to Crazy Kitty. Hello to Kiram and Control O. Hello all, and happy Hawk Tuesday, as they say. Happy Hawk Tuesday. This is what they're calling it. They've declared it an official holiday for every single Tuesday. Let me switch over to the to the screen, to the place where the things happen. What's the docket for tuahsday? So this is entirely. So we are returning to origins to some degree. As as shown here, So whenever I first started, I guess to give some context, whenever I first started streaming, like my primary goal was to use this as a motivator for working on Wayland bindings for Common Lisp. This was my undertaking. This is my Sisyphusian task. Sisyphusian. I do not know how you say that guy's name. Yeah, the guy, the the Greek guy, the Boulder guy. Yeah, Boulder guy. I'll just call him Boulder guy. This was my Boulder guy style task, was Common Lisp bindings in a Wayland. Indeed, silly Boulder guy. I mean, I'm kind of rooting for him. Like, I, I think of that, like the quote that, like the whole whatnot that originated from, where they are like, oh, we must imagine Sisyphus. What the fuck is going on with the auto replies? Whoa, the what is that? What is this oddity? That is Unicode fuck. Okay, that's crazy. Hello A squared, by the way. Hello A squared. But yeah, I think of, I they say, like, what is it? One must imagine Sisyphus happy, or what have you, and I think of this. I imagine him not just happy. I imagine him fucking thrilled. Like, I imagine him going into boulder rolling with like the full zeal, yes, zeal of someone who is, like, I think it's SpongeBob, if I'm being honest, like clocking into work and being like excited as fuck to like flip burgers again. I'd like to imagine him that level of happy, not just like happy, but like happy to such a degree that it is probably a danger to those around him from the overflowing of joy. But this was my task. This was my grand undertaking, and as was evidenced by the fact that it has not occurred for some number of months. We got a little, I guess, lost in the sauce. The sauce being making the bug slightly better, adding customization to the bug, and then also the late great Haskell freaking January. And whenever I was working on this, originally, the reason I wanted to take a break is because I was like, I '07 until next year. Indeed, this was the case. Yeah, I told myself I'm gonna take a bit of a break, because I was getting too in the weeds with it. I was looking at my own code, and I was like, what the hell? Who wrote this? Who wrote this? It couldn't be me. I would never. But I'm the only one. So it was, a very Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde situation. But I was my own greatest enemy, and so I said, I must look away. I must avert my eyes for some time. And I did, for much longer than I intended. I think in cases like this of poor Wind Up Boy coming in here, seeing we're not doing lists for another week, and just possibly I could imagine I have the hope fading from his eyes to some degree as we drift further and further from Wayland. But this time has not been for naught. Letting out a huge sigh. This is indeed the case. I felt that the potentially self-imposed heat was on me, the spotlight, as they say. But this was for naught. This was for naught, or this was not all for naught. That's what I meant. If it was for naught, that would be. I mean, when Stalker 2 came out, it kind of was for a little bit there. Like, whenever I was just straight up playing Stalker 2 for, like, I beat that game in 2 weeks. I, I did things I should not have. I'm working on a RISC-V emulator in a workspace with someone, and we are communicating via temporary comments, and it's so funny. Live collaboration coding is so great. That sounds cool as hell. I thought about this. I thought about like like if I had gone to school for this, like if I had gone to school for computer science, I would have totally, like, I don't know if they do. I imagine you do like essays if you do like PhD. If I had like pursued a PhD in like computer science, I totally would have written an article called Risk v Business. Like I think I told that to a friend and they just responded with, I I don't know what to say to this other than I'm disappointed. Zed editor. Oh, this is exciting. Risk v business. Indeed, I think it has to have already been made. Like it's too easy of a name. Like similar to or like some play on it. Like similar to like whenever they publish something about the solar system and like the planet like Uranus is like involved somehow, and they're like uh, great view of Uranus, and it's just like they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. These people who write papers, they go on the internet. They post memes. They post funny jokes. They look at they look at what's it XKCD and other web comics. They look at mid 2000s web comics. I imagine specifically that's what they look at is like uh what was it what is it called, the gamer web comics. This one, I think of this one. Can I find it even? Web comic cake is a lie. Web are we gonna find it? We did. I think of this. I think of this in particular. I think of, you know, this, and they say you just lost the game. This is what I think of. I think of myself in times historic, and perhaps to some degree now, but perhaps to some degree, some secret part of me that that remembers. But yeah, I don't know because they way wayland gains maxing. Hello, welcome in Tayumisi as well. Welcome. I hope you can we actually can we do the thing? Can we make the thing? Okay. It did the thing thonged. That doesn't sound right. But yeah, I think of these. But yeah, so yes, we were originally a Common Lisp Wayland Bindings exclusive stream. This was the case, but I was led astray by a temptation. The temptation of first there was the temptation of scheme programming, and then there was the temptation of Haskell freaking January, and the temptations continue. We've been led astray. So now we must resume down the beaten path. But it was not for naught. I think of this image. I think of this image was before and after. Before and after writing Lisp on the stack, which is kind of, I guess, technically the first item. This is the thing. It is not. I am not yet, I would say, at a point where it worked. Can we see this? Indeed, we can. Indeed, we can. It's very fucked up. I haven't ported it to the kernel space yet because I'm relying on printf. But we can actually take a look at the kernel itself, if I remember how to compile it, because I. Not bug stocks. Where do you live? Where do you live? The kernel itself right now is just based off of the bare bones kernel from the OSDev wiki, but I started testing out like a stack allocator in it. So we don't really have much, but we can track track the cursor on like a fake stack. I think it's 16 kilobytes. I'll probably modify that to some degree because I don't feel like I'm gonna need that much space. But this is sort of, this is this part. The actual Lisp part has yet to be put in here because I'm relying a little too strongly perhaps on the printf function, and I need to figure out how to implement this. But that is if we exit here, can we cd up one? Can we cd into, what did I name you? I spent so much time inside of it that I do not remember the name. Oh. Yeah, I think this is it. So let me actually really quick enable debugging on it, or the print debugging. So it's kind of a mess. I've gotten the reader complete though, so since the reader is complete, or complete enough, I guess is how I would say it. Since the reader is complete enough, I should be able to go through and start printer.c. There we go. So we'll enable reader debug, and we're going to go ahead and enable the memory debug. And then, yeah, here, let us, it's gonna like spit out a lot of stuff, but it should be okay. A.out. Can we A.out mode? All right. Yeah, it still has some things to, it still has much that needs to be worked out on it, but like allocating things in a good enough order, or perhaps probably even more advantageous, a single stack pointer it works fine and dandy, but to some degree, but at the same time, I feel like doing like a pool allocation would probably be a bit better. It'd be a bit more overhead, I guess, but it would be easier to like free memory properly. But the memory freeing does work. Can we actually go into the main really quick, and can we just do an arbitrary free, like allocate and free right here? So let's see. Let's go to, can we just, pointer, oh, include, okay. Then we can free it like so. Oh, it's Lisp free. And yeah, you can see it's kind of on these last couple lines, since we allocated like an integer, and then it does allocate probably more space than it needs to, because it has padding for the allocation, but perhaps I'm doing the padding incorrectly to some degree. I will have to rework the padding, because I feel like I could be incorrect, but I feel like allocating like 16 bytes for an integer is a little bit like excess, but I do not know. What happens if we do like a char, like a char? How do you say them? Yeah, we're allocating 16 for a char as well. That seems, when you have the whole freaking memory space available. This is, this really is indeed the case. What I worry about is yeah, I think that it's, can we see Lisp alloc? Yes, we can. Let me see. Where do you live? Oh, it's just labeled stack alloc. Yeah, this is the whole thing here. This definitely it's a bit more on the long side because I have some debug information in there. Holy if def. Yeah, yeah, this is the case. This is the case. I kind of I wrote okay, so I wrote all of this, I think, last night, so it is definitely a bit of a mess. But yeah, I don't want to see the debug information if I just want to see the result. So um, I have to suspect align size is wrong. This could be the case. This could be the case. This is probably the case. I think that I'm using one that I googled like how to like pad. Um, Seems like alignment. This is probably the case. So this it was a little bit advanced, or not advanced, but like a little bit outside of what I'm used to because it's more bitwise. I am working on re-implementing like a proper align size for it, but I did not finish implementing that. What are we calling it? What are we calling it? All right. Um, Align size. Yeah, this portion right here. You have a constant alignment. Oh, the constant alignment is based off of this 2 times size of void. So this could actually be the case. That code that does the realignment is indeed the canonical way to align to power of 2. Yep. Going to be 16. So you're aligning everything that. Oh, this is probably the fault. This is probably so. This is where the error is. Not align to constant. Okay, let me actually make a note of that. You probably want a more complex algorithm, but yeah. Does C have a line of? Oh, what button did I press? What? Why is caps lock on? Oh, this is the nightmare of Emacs. Is accidentally pressing a, the wrong like I accidentally hit the caps lock key sometimes, and I end up pressing like a button, and like Vim key bindings happen. Do we have a line of? I guess we can just check the. What is this one? Max line T. What is this? What is this? Oh, this is Clang. Huh. Um. The way C works, there's a concept called fundamental alignment, which is align max align T. Okay, okay. Wait, ARM. Let's see. Part of the LLVM project. Long type define struct. Okay, so this is a struct. And malloc returns a pointer that is always suitably aligned for fundamental alignment. So this is, I think this is why I ended up creating a more complex smarter allocators take a size and alignment, so they can do that. Yeah, this is why I ended up like throwing together the alignment kind of last minute, was because I was running into the um, it's strictly correct, but it will waste a lot. Yeah, this is I will have to find a way to reduce the waste. I've been reading these. I've been reading these. Let me find it. Can I believe it's by the person who create, like one of the people who assisted in creating the Odin project, or Odin no, not Odin project, Odin programming language. Those are two different things, are they not? But I've been looking at their code a bit. Oh no, I'm not able to find it. This is terrifying because this has been a huge method of assisting. Where? Oh no, where do you live? Where do you live? Um, Arena. Aha, aha, I found it. I found it. This. I've been diving into these a bit more. Living in a Malicless land, which has been quite terrifying to some degree, or quite what I'm not used to. But yeah, I do think that, yeah, because you're completely right about the alignment being incorrectly implemented. Neat website. Yeah, I think it's the. I do not. I was not aware of this person. And then I found this website and I read like all of their memory management articles. I believe that they're the ones who work on Odin. I believe this at least. I did not read anything about them other than there's a link that says Odin on there. Alignment is actually correct. This matches the behavior of Malik. It's just wasteful in a situation that you might not want to waste this much. This has indeed been the issue to some degree. Is I do not want to. I'm wondering because I can pass the size of. So this is something I've been thinking of. I can pass the size of, and let's say I have a string that is size of 7. You might want an additional stack alloc align size align. Oh, this wouldn't be. Oh, this would be rather. Yeah, I could imagine. What I was wondering if I could do is we pass the align size here. I think that passing the size, if I just see, that uses an arg instead of a const. Oh, wait. Yeah, this is. Hold on. Wait, this is actually. I'm gonna make a note here as well. Pass. But what I was thinking, so this is kind of what I was thinking could be potentially possible to do with the. Actually, you could probably change this one and pass in fundamental alignment. In the mouth. Is fundamental alignment a constant? Oh, no? Okay. Yeah, no, what I was thinking kind of as a method, because I'm able to get a size using the size t here. I don't think a lineup exists. I don't think it oh, I forgot to bring me. I don't think that it exists in the freestanding, does it? But is it in the freestanding? That's C++. That is not what we want. We do have size of. Oh, I have type name existence C 23. Is it? Oh, is it a macro? See, standard align.h. Okay. So what happens if we include this? Here, I'm just gonna put this into the one that is labeled fucked up. I have no clue currently. Let's see. Can we open? Let's go over to here. Yeah, you can just do align if maps. Align if the macro exists. And do you think past that and through instead of the align size? Or hold on. Oh, okay, I see. All right, size T align, and then Okay, I see. Leave that there really quick, and we will go into the alloc. Can we access the memory really quick? Okay, there. It's not a function in this version, it's a keyword unary operator. And you don't need that copy of assert of alignment and stack out. Oh wait, align forward. That's the thing. Align forward is currently not implemented. I got halfway through it, and then I got distracted by other portions of. Well, we are implementing it. Okay, exciting. Oh, align size is align forward. Okay, I see what you mean. Can we? Go there, and then can we go? Alright, let's see. Align size is aligned forward. So you'd propose something more like this, or are we just passing this in? We take a look at the implementation of a line of that exactly. Okay, perfect. Let's see. Let's see what we get. LD1 status. Where are we? Wait, where are we angry? Undefined reference to a line size. Oh, okay. Oops. Can we there? Can we there? Alright, I wonder what that gets us now in terms of the memory. Let's remove alignment now. Oh, we're still doing is power of 2 checking. Okay. Meow, 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 :3. Good evening, gamer. Welcome in, Kinski Unplugged, by the way. Welcome. I hope you're well. You can also remove line. And the debug checks that exist. Oh, do we not even have to check the debug? Okay, hell yeah. Shout out to not having to check the debug. Okay, where do we exist in this? Always a valid align. Oh, hell yeah, this is quite nice. This is quite pleasant. This reduces the code size significantly. Do we have more? Are we good? Do we exist? We're still allocating 16 bytes for a character. Into the bit version, but that's a speed thing, not correctness. Can we live up here? Can we die that? I'm doing pretty well. A bit exhausted and have to run Pathfinder in like 20 minutes. So we'll see how things go. Oh, I too am exhausted. I too have entered the land of exhaustion some fair degree. But we are pulling through, as they say. And then there's just making a line forward into the bit version. Yes, all we did was simplify the code. Oh, okay. Now we need to add the stack alloc align size align copy. Oh, fab exhaustion is real. This is indeed the case. Align forward should probably abort on not power of 2. Yeah, we do call a return. Do you think like just straight up like kill the system? is definitely never aligned. Um, let's see. You held it wrong. Do you even have access to an abort? Ideally print a message and shit, but yeah. Yeah, this is the case. This is why I have the printfs kind of defined, is because I don't have access yet to a printf like situation in the kernel. Oh, we can't abort. We can loop forever. Oh yeah, we can do that. We can do that. Some points. This is the case that prints a message with printf and then hangs. Yeah, this is the plan. So I got the reader for this done, and the next phase of the plan is to dip my toes back into the kernel space, because this is existing currently as a bit of a separate system, as an interpreter that panic at the kernel indeed. This is existing as a bit of like as an interpreter that can be run like on Linux currently, and the idea is to be able to do a line forward can be p align. Oh, we could just return that. Oh wait, we still need p. Oh, oops. Okay, there we go. So like looking at Godbolt output, and then making my code match the assembly and simplifying it. And I actually understand how alignment math works. I do not know how. Oh, we are requesting insane size style now. That was. This is this is somewhat terrifying. I think we're dying immediately. I think we're dying immediately now. I did pointer. Oh! I did not. Okay, oops. And that. Okay, classic. Okay, cool. So that exists. Seems there are new warnings. Warning: suggested parentheses around an operand of and. Uh, Typo happens. GCC warned on that. Yeah, this is. Yeah, I think I. Perhaps I need to, and I need to make a make file for this. This is what I really need to do. I'm just running GCC. Just saying that be more clear with the precedents. Yeah. I'm fine with it. I think how it doesn't hurt to be more clear. Okay, there. Eat the rest of the body. If we're eating the rest of the body, we need to reset this to pointer. Okay, nice. We're still allocating similarly. Okay. Let me be clear. Let me be clear. My fellow Americans, let me be. I think of that. Oh, that makes me think of that. Is am I thinking of this right? Obama disappear. Let me be clear. That sounds like lyrics to a song. That sounds like lyrics. Yeah, they say. I think it's this. I think it's this.
Now let me be clear.
Okay. Let me be clear. Oh God, what a time to be alive. What a time to be alive.
Meteor happens.
Let's see. We need that for bug. Let me be clear for the bug. This would actually be exciting. This would be exciting. This is all fixed up to be general. So you can just make a original stack alloc that takes an align instead of using align of max align t. Okay. So I'm guessing we would base the alignment on, because this is kind of outside of what I usually do with C. But the alignment would be based, I imagine, on the type then, correct? You have the user pass in an alignment. Okay, exciting. This is all right. This will you could use the type too. Depends. So this is kind of, and I think this is why it is. We should call about this. Indeed, I actually I would be very much down. I have distracted you from the task so much. I would be very, very much down. On at least on weekends, on work days, I am. Well, I stream right now, but I sleep after. But I work on the phones at work, so even streaming is hard. I'm not gonna lie. It was hard to get to the microphone today, but we pulled through. We pulled through because I wish to be here. Literally on the phone 24/7. This is the case. This is the case. I am constantly yapping, I guess, to some degree. But this is nice, yeah, because I get to see, I get to chill with my friends. I get to open up an Emacs buffer and super sick. So I'm just gonna lurk. Hello and wind up boy and have a good lurk. Yapping is better than my doom scrolling. Hello, Sparkly Dark Matter 73 as well. All right, yeah, okay. Perhaps we should get into this. But yes, call. Yes, this is a thing. This is perhaps a We actually did do Lisp on the fucking stack a little bit, so we will make another little variable right here. Can you not Lisp mode? Thank you. But yeah, we have perhaps lost the plot to some degree. The plot, as they say, was we were. So this, I think of this image, this is how it kind of felt before and after, starting getting into the rut of not rut the pain of code generation for Common Lisp or for like the Common Lisp Wayland stuff. 35-minute tangent. This was indeed the case. This was the but this is we never even showed. So I'll just disable the debug. Can we? Can we undefine? Can we print? But we do have, like, we take input. We take like an arbitrary piece of input. And we are able to print. This has type debugging enabled because there's no other way to check the type, and there's no other way to check the type, right? Can we go to type.c? All right, thank you. Why are we still debugging the reader? Why are we? Oh, this is in the wrong header. Oops. Okay, that no longer needs to be there. We live in the printer now. We're in the age of printing. But yeah, we do have parsing. We do have parsing. I'm working on the evaluation part next, which is going to be probably less difficult, but still difficult. I'm working on an emulator. I know how to read through the debug mode. This is, yeah. I read past to some degree. This and then GDB. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of freaking love GDB output now. I've come to appreciate it. I've come from once upon a time at the very origins of my journey with C programming, and I was told to use GDB to look at the stack trace. I was brought to tears. I was brought to tears. You know, I was doing Project Euler because I'm like, this seems like a fun way to do math, and I was like, I'll do it in C because that seems like a fun way to learn the basics of how a computer works. So I was, yeah, little old me doing Project Euler, and then I get to a problem with two-dimensional arrays, and I get a segmentation fault. I'm like, I've heard of this before in the jokes. And then I see memory addresses whenever I open up GDB, and I'm like, this is hell. This is hell. This is terrifying. I was what, 2 weeks of experience with Python, and then maybe a month, if not less, of C, and I was still too scared to use malloc. I was still too scared to use malloc because I was like, I don't really know what this does. I really though, shout out. This was the case. Shout out though to this book. Like, I know people talk about the K&R book a lot, which it's a classic. It's a classic book. But this book is the one. This is the one that carried me through the not SIP. SIP was, I still haven't finished SIP if I'm being honest. But SIP is Lisp and like excitement. It's what I like started reading to get drummed up for Lisp. This book, Programming in C by Stephen Kotchen. This is where I duked it out in the battlefields of string allocation. This book does not fucking teach you that there is anything other than stdio. I was 300 pages in, and I was allocating strings on the stack, like by like just iterating through the characters. It was a battlefield. This book did not use malloc, and so whenever I came across malloc, I was still too frightened of it because I had not gotten that far in the book yet. But this one, I still need to read through the rest of this. I got 2 pointers, and by the time I was at the pointer section, I started kind of just trotting my own path to some degree. And by that I mean I avoided pointers for as long as I felt like I could, and then SDL happened, and it gets impossible after that. I avoided pointers. These were these were not numbers to me anymore. Like I had come into this thinking I can do numbers on a computer. This is so cool. And I entered having to care about the location of things inside of the computer's soul. The beating heart of my computational device cared about what was there. K&R is more technical documentation. I think K&R is practical as well. I think the reason I think K&R is one of those ones that is better the more experience you have, but like I don't know about for like if someone is completely like new to C programming, I'm not sure if it's like the best thing to get them started on. And this might I don't know if this is an incorrect opinion to hold, but perhaps this is how I feel to some degree. I think that like one there are some like stylistic choices that really just you don't see anymore. And then on top of that, ultimately, like it was a book written for, like engineers. Like it was a book written for people who, had like I feel like some degree of like background with this, like the concepts at least of this, the concepts of this, like to some degree, perhaps like the concepts of like at least like the more basic parts of like computer science. And I think it's a great book. Like I think I have a copy. I think I've read it twice or read it over twice. I still like reference it sometimes for things that I can't like I don't trust the internet for, I guess. But I don't know if I'd recommend it to a beginner, I think is where I stand. But yeah, I do love it. I do love it. The Cochin book, I perhaps this one is a bad book as well, but it holds a special place in my heart as like my first, I guess, as the one that got me into the language. That I had started some Python. I was like, this is nothing. This is I don't really know what I'm doing. I started C and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm paying the price for it greatly. I'm paying the price by not getting an answer. Like Python, I didn't know what I was doing, but I'd get the right answer by like following the steps for like basic like algebra. But once I started doing C, it was kind of like I knew when I fucked up. I knew whatever I did, I fucked up bad, I guess. I guess they call this shooting, the shooting yourself in the foot aspect. But yeah, now we Lisp. Now we enter on the one side we have Lisp programmed in C, and now we enter for this final hour the other side. We cross the veil into interacting with C programming through the font of Steel Bank Common fucking Lisp of freaking I'm so mad they have that acronym, because like if I'm actually complete this other Lisp, like stack based common Lisp would be like such a cool name, but like it would also be SBCL. Like maybe I could call it SNCL, like stolen name common Lisp. That it would be funny. I think it would be funny. I don't believe that this is would occur, but like I think perhaps like some small part of me that thinks of like lives in the world of copyright terror thinks that like I would get in some sort of trouble, or at the very most people would be pissed at me. Like they'd be like, what the hell are you like just trying to get rack up views on Google? And I'd be like, I mean more so probably rack up pull requests, I guess, or assistance of some kind. But I do not know. SNCL or elements. Oh, we're going breaking fucking bad on this. We're going breaking bad on this. If this perhaps a Lisp on the stack is my is my I don't know if I can discuss the product on it's a white crystalline solid. We are going breaking fucking bad on this. Whoa. Oh, we're going breaking bad. Whoa. this is, this is exciting. Wait, this is exciting. Wait, this is, this is rather, holy moly. SN, this perhaps has to be logged in the SNCL. This is perhaps the case. This is perhaps the case. You know, it'll be the speediest Lisp on the block. Probably one of the more poorly written ones, but I am determined. For what I lack in skill, I have in determination. SNCL2. This is genius. This is genius. This is, you know, we could, like, with our brains combined, we could replace an entire product team for a tech startup. This is, naming is the hard part of naming. I don't know her. I don't the hard part. I don't know. I don't know about that. It is stolen name common Lisp 2. Yeah, this is exciting. This is exciting. Speaking of Grand Theft Auto of the names. Grand Theft Auto of names. I have not looked at this, and I I have not looked at this in 4 months. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's been that long. All right. We're beginning to dip our toes back into it, but I come back stronger and wiser to some degree. I come back. This is kind of like an unboxing almost, because I don't remember what exactly I was working on before. And then I lost a portion of the work, a small portion, but a portion in the great hard drive incident. Fix me broke. We're off to a good start. We're off to a good start. We're off to a good start, but it's, we worry not. We remain fearless in the face of adversity. We re-enter hell, I think, is probably the more correct way to describe it. Why are you on line 100 now? What did we? Oh, okay. That seems needlessly complex. I think what we can do is, can we open up a repl? Can we is this built up to the new spec? Is this built up to the new way that these things must be? It is not. It is not. Can we shell out scheme? Can we? What's a recent one? What's one? So yeah, I made these shell files, and then I updated the system for it, and now I have these old ones that are no longer like compatible whatsoever. And I was like, it's okay. Nobody uses this but me, so the compatibility, like incompatibility with the old version, should not be an issue. Turns out, that I have been affected by my own creation. It's not too bad though. Um, can we kill all of this? Can we kill all of this? You no longer exist. Okay, perfect. I don't think we need curl. We definitely don't need bash. We do need all of these. So I think the rest of this we can just... Shell, alright, shell. Oh, this is scheme. This is scheme. Okay, shell arts. Alright. This is scheme. Alright. We are now locking in. Can we take that? Perfect. We will replace this with... Alright. Alright, it should work now. So what happens if we... Oh god, oh no, it's compiling. Oh, this is... Well, while it's doing that, I guess we will take a look at... Oh, it's done? Okay, nice. Can we slide? Can we no shell? Can we... Close that, open it here, and... Okay, we compiled with no errors, so that is good. That is good. There are warnings. There's a lot of output. Yippee indeed. Alright, I think that this is the fix me broke. This is what ended up defeating me, I think, in the not loss, Lisp. This is what ended up defeating me in the prior iteration. So I wonder if we can figure out what the error is again. I have a bad headache. I should stop looking at the screen. You know, this is indeed the case. I am sorry for your headache though. I do know that feeling all too well. Headaches are a nightmare, a caliber of their own in terms of nightmarishness. I do hope the state of your... I will lurk. Have a good lurk. I do hope the state of your head, the state of your mind improves. The brain's aching ceases. Is it the brain that hurts whenever you get a headache? I do wonder this sometimes. I wonder this a lot. Okay, so we do have the scanner package still. Alright, we're going to hopefully generate a really fucked up file. But if it's fucked up, that gives us something that we can work with, at least. But oh, this will all, in due time, needs to be completely rewritten. Do we have small? I think we'll just use the standard wayland that like exists in the... Let's see. Where do you live? You live in home, Geek's home profile. No, not lib. Where? Okay, okay. Where do you live? Where do you live? Share. Okay, share. That's it. Wayland.xml. Okay, okay. We are getting there. And the what directory wavement. Okay. Oh, we already have this file. Okay, this is exciting. All right. So I guess we don't have to regenerate it, which is good because I don't want to right now. Let us see what we are importing. It's a U3 export util, and this is the server. This is not what we want. Yeah, this is not what we want at all, actually. So we will have to run tests. Oh, oops. Oops. Okay. Did we recreate it? Did we create the fucked up one? Small out.list. Yeah, this looks fucked up. This looks really fucked up. So I think that the issue is if we go to client.list, what happened to the browser? wayland.freedesktop.org. So wait, this is in the Wayland book. Alright. Wayland book. Binding the globals. The binding of globals is where we were beginning to have great difficulty. And if I remember correctly, it is because the add listener, like this little wrapper thing for add listener, would error out due to one of these. I think it was the data. Oh wait, loop for KV by Kadir. Okay, this is it by Kadir. Let's see what we have in the output. So small out.list. Can we just go to a listener? I believe the issue was with the yes, this was it. This is where we were running into the trouble. Was the problem of the listener itself has the structs right here, or has like these slots in the struct that we're not getting past. So it's a namespace problem. This could perhaps be relieved to some degree. Well, first we'll go ahead and run the broken code, and we will see what we get out of that. So let us go into. Let's hop in the slide. Let us load this. All right, one morning or not one. Why do I? That's where it went. Okay, how do we end up here? Slide. All right, perfect. And we will bind to globals. All right, let's see. And then we want to be in this package, the wayland.protocol.client. Alright, so we're going to live in here, because I think that what I can end up doing is this Lisp. Hello, Lala Amanita. Welcome in. This is indeed Lisp. This is the power of Steel Bank Common Lisp. This is in a terrifying form, though. This is hi, Big Book of. Hello.
It's okay being bald. It's not really that big of a deal.
War. Oh, I do need to add war. Oh yeah. Can we do the my favorite bald foot streamer, as they say. My favorite.
New Year happens.
Oh god. Oh, the sounds are out in full force. I think they're playing from my speaker instead of like the OBS, like audio capture, so hopefully it's not as deafening. Hopefully it is not murders to the ears. It's so fun. Yeah, this is the case. There is another right around the corner, but I shan't reveal too much on that front. It is we keep it locked down like Fort fucking Knox, you know? We keep that's a phrase, right? Like Fort Knox is the one that's locked down. We keep it locked down like Fort fucking Knox, because it is to be revealed in March. But yeah, La, this is Lisp. We are currently in hell. We are currently living in hell, though. Bazinga sound effects. Hold on. Hold on. This is perhaps. This is perhaps a stroke of genius. This is one of those moments like when Beethoven composed all of those symphonies. This is the case. There are no drop down menus. Oh no, there are no drop down menus, but we have I guess you would call it a climb up menu. We have a buffer. We have we have Tetris. We have Tetris. I should clarify. You can play Tetris. Can we go to insert mode? There we go. Like you decide you want to take a break from the software and game development. You can Tetris and Thing indeed. This is not Common Lisp, I should clarify. This is not what this is controlled by. This is the great power of the most amazing creation on this planet, to some degree, known as GNU Emacs. It's quite amazing. It is quite amazing. It is the brain rewiring power of GNU Emacs. Also with Tetris. I'm bad as hell at Tetris though. This is bad. I am bad, but I am determined. Can we go there? Can we? You see, Tetris is the art of doing better than me. I practice, I think, once a day now in the Emacs Tetris, but it is very much the art of putting the square peg in the square hole, and I'm very much, I'm more prone to putting the square peg in the round hole, I guess. in terms of pegs and holes. That is where I live. I put it in the round hole because I think it looks funny. Poke it out. I'm like, oh, just take a look at that. We are no longer doing software and game development, but this is perhaps, this is plot relevant. I guess it's Emacs. It is Emacs. We will say it adheres to the plot. This is pure game. I mean, it's an Emacs. We can call it. We're putting the soft in software? Question mark. Oh, what can I get less of these terrors, these horrid artifices? Oh, we're in hell. We're in hell. Bazingle indeed. It is, the most game of all time. Oh, wait. Oh no. Oh, this is, oh, I think we're dead. I think it's over. I think it's over. Oh, okay. Can we shape? Oh, there we go. I step away and now it's game time. If this was the case, we had to display the power of Emacs. This was MX Tetris. This was MX Tetris, to some degree. But we do return to the Lisp. More so, creating hell itself for ourselves. Can we use package wayland client? True. Okay, sick. Error that Emacs 30 was released. Yes, 30.1 was released yesterday-ish. Oh, this is exciting. I'm on Geeks, so that means I just have to wait approximately 4 months for the. Actually, I think we're actually fairly okay on Emacs packages. I think. Oh, we are not. Oh, but Guile Emacs is on here. What's Emacs next at? Okay, perhaps I only have to wait like a couple of weeks. I wonder what features were added. I never get too in the weeds of the Emacs features, because I'm like, I can do everything in it, and then I do the same 3 things. Edit text, read email, and listen to music. But this is all one needs in the world. You can live your life editing text. We can leave reading emails. Let's say editing text, writing text, perhaps. Working with text and listening to music. If the Emacs can do both of those, and it's quite joyous. So I think that what we want to do is kind of, I hate reading emails. Well, you're just reading the wrong type of email. You have to subscribe to emails that you love. You have to subscribe to only emails that bring you joy, and then never read the ones that bring you distress. This is what I do. It is maybe it is not the best method, actually, because the distressing ones are somewhat important, I guess. They say at least they say that, and this is why I all hate emails. But it can be comfy if you just subscribe to comfy newsletters, and you. Oh, I'm not even talking about email anymore. Yeah, I don't read email. I do hit them with the. This is satisfying. I hit them with the Elfie, the reading RSS feeds directly into my Emacs buffer. This is nice. This is It is a good time. It's a good time in this world. It's a good time to have the extensible text editor that stands for editor macros. Editor macros, because you can macro expand it. What are we? We have to write a handle global. Okay, so what does the define callback do again? So it just describes the callback. Okay, this is acceptable. So for something like this, for the global callback, I think that first we need to make a listener. So let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Can we do a display? Let's do a display here, and we will do display connect. All right, we have a valid pointer to the display. This is perhaps enough. So then we will define a registry. So defar registry, and then can we get a see. So get registry, I think, is one of the auto-generated ones. Like if we go to here, display get registry. Okay. Okay, so we're just marshaling the proxy flags. That's all there. Oh, we already exist in hell. Okay. Oh, let's see. Oh, this is I can't believe I misspelled the correct country name here and caused today's radio guest to be unplayable. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. My condolences there. My condolences there. That sounds unfun to a high degree. What are we? What are we calling here? Let's see. So I think that can we define a better display? Oh yeah, we have to pass the object. No, no, what? Alright, let's see. Which one is... Which one are we calling nil on? So we need the C struct for the, so let's see, we have the, C struct for that, then what are we calling nil on? Can we try to see what might be going on in here? I see Crazy Kitty in chat. I found a Bongo Cat desktop accessory via next stream fast. Oh, exciting. Alright, what is causing us pain? What is causing us pain here? So proxy Marshall flags, Marshall the C struct display. Alright, let's see. What are we doing? Hold on. Okay, this is perhaps how. Hold on, 1 second, actually. I must grab water really quick. Hold on. Where is I can play music, and as I disappear for moments. Hydrate too, indeed. I have been ill, and I wake up every day and I like drink like I feel like a gallon of water. It has been the weather change. It has been allergies, as they say. I shan't be too long. Let me find tunes. All right. Let's do Spolky style. I do return. Okay. I drink like, I think half a, I went, I got the water pitcher, I pulled a, or poured a, I have this big cup thing, this object. I acquired it from employment. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna bring this back, and I can sip on it. I just drank the whole thing. But it's okay because in, this is just like the plot of Dune, kind of. In the presence of water, I did have a bit of a revelation. I think that we have to create an instance of the registry first. That seems like what has to be done, actually. Step away, and this time it's game music. Yes, this is. So I was like, I've been feeling very under the weather with the weather change lately, and it has discombobulated all of my senses. And the big ones have been sleepy and always feel dehydrated. Um, these are the two common ones. I think perhaps it's just I need to make dinner shortly after this as well. I do need to do that because I am like, I went to go grab water, and entering the kitchen, some primal some primal desire for sustenance kicked in, and I was like, oh yeah, this is the case. Weight painting has been fixed. What is this? Oh, is this Blender mode? Wait, is this Blender mode? This is exciting. Can we define a registry as make instance? Do we do that? Do we do big things coming? Oh, this is exciting. This is exciting indeed. I think that for no, because we wouldn't set F it, would we? Wayland display, get registry. Okay, so we make a registry in the we do that within the body of this, so we're good there. We're good there. We should just be able to. We should just be able to, oh, I think I know what this is, actually. I know what it is now. And if I do that, that is due to my own, an issue of my own, devising. So to be fair, the model has already seen at least, been seen at least 10 times, but heard every time exclamation oomphy appears in the conch chat. Wait, heard whenever oh, is this, wait, okay, so it's oomphy, like I remember Prod talking about this, the sound effect, a voice with the statement of oomphy. I do not. This is that. That's exciting. I hear nothing. I type in oomphy and I hear no sound. I wonder. Guys, oh, this is exciting. I hear no sound whenever I type in oomphy. It's subtle. This is probably the case. this is probably the case. I am a bit hard of hearing, due to having oh, we can't see, by the way. Oops, this is, I feel silly now. All right. I was hashtag doing things. Oh no, this is so it goes, I guess. Screen indeed. I think I found I recall the source of my pain to some degree, though. Can we get the name of this? Wayland.protocol.client. Can we name a display as make instance Wayland display? Will this work? Will we cross our fingers and hope that this is perhaps the way? We've created a display object, so we should just be able to do something like def var registry. Wayland display get registry, and then we should be able to pass the display here. Alright, what is the nil value? What is the... What value are we investigating that is nil? Is this this is not a null pointer, right? This is not a null pointer. This is, oh, this is actually kind of, this is a bit of a nightmare to some degree. I think once it goes live and is finished, I might change gender tag to Geyser's mom. This would be revolutionary. This would be revolutionary. In the gender zone, this would be revolutionary in the I quite like this. This is exciting. How do we display? So we passed that. Where is... Can we initialize instance for... We're only initializing for the listeners. Yeah, okay, so that means that the issue, I think, is in the client. See, this is the wrong client, I think. Let's see the sequel. Okay, that is the issue. I am a fool. I am foolish. I am foolish in We do not want to make a display because we are already on Wayland. Okay. What a fool am I? Although we're gonna have to set up this, I think. Alright, so we need to pass that in as the struct here, I believe. But now we are actually getting somewhere. So then if we call the I think this is perhaps just back where we started. See, no instance were never called with that. So I think that's where we are erroring out to some degree. Let's see. Do we have to do the callbacks first? I think if we do display struct, and then we do display here. Let's see. Undefined. Okay, that's exciting. What do you mean it's undefined? Wait, is this the issue? Are we having namespace problem? That shouldn't be the case. We're calling cstruct and the... I think we'll go ahead and test this one really quick. Let's see. Oh, this is a nightmare zone. I should not have not looked at this for so long because so much of it is auto-generated. This is a great terror to some degree. Value nil is not of type. So which value is being passed as the nil one? So because we have several nils here, which is the terrifying part. Alright, let's see. We're passing the underlying C struct for the wayland display. So if we go into source, if we go into Lisp util client, and then we are calling on that the proxy marshal flags. So this might be the source of our IR to some degree. Alright, now, what is the... Alright, proxy marshal flag. So let's see what we have in there. Oh, wait. Oh, I took notes. Okay. We may not be eternally lost. Alright, let's see. So that calls the wayland display connect. I took notes on this. Hold on. Okay, can we enter the GitLab zone? Can we enter the, not this GitLab zone, can we enter the, can we enter this zone? Can we see what the wiser me of the past was doing on this? Alright, so we added those. And what is the one that what are we dying on? What are we dying on? Out.list. So let's see. That's not the one I need though. That is. Can we find one that says like it works or something to that nature? We have requests. Okay, this looks promising. This looks promising. Alright, let's see. Define and connect to a display. Set to wayland register. Or okay, but we are stuck on that. That is the difficulty. Is this one seems to not be working. Let's see. So we are setting a variable to get registry. Maybe if we do something like no, value knows not of type system area pointer. And that's with all of those. So what if we just look at the display struct really quick? Oh, oops. Probably have to set display. That seems like it would be the one. All right, we are in the see, make instance wayland display. All right, so that'll be the display struct. So we will set f the Alright, we'll set the display to, wait, what? There's no applicable method for generic function, set f when called with oh, this might actually be a bit of a nightmare to some degree. Let's see. Alright, request, alright, interfaces and messages. Okay, we are So that's the actual making of the message. What is the thing that we need though? That is, like, what is the missing piece? Who wrote this? What the hell? So we should be able to just pass the display like that, but I wonder if this is maybe an issue of the package that we're in. So what if we do... Are we able to do it like this? And then can we go ahead and... Alright, let's see. Wayland dot protocol dot client display. Oh, unbound. Oh, I forgot to quote it. Okay, yeah, that seems about right. Class not found. But if we look up here, if we look at what the hell? That means it has to be in the small output, but where is the question? Small out dot list. Can we just get... def class wayland display. Alright, so if we call it like that, and we do have the struct, so what is done with the initial, like, initialization of this instance, I guess, so... Then I think perhaps we can try this here. This might be it. If it's a namespacing issue of all things, I will this will be the thing that turns me into the Lisp 2 Joker to some degree, and I will switch to Scheme. Not really, but this is how it feels, or how it feels internally. This really is my Joker moment. Wait, what? What is the nil value? What are we? What are we having the... What is causing great terror? This is... So what happens if I just walk through this really quick? Can we just make an instance? Make instance of... that protocol.client, and then it's a registry. Okay. So what do you look like? R. Okay, perfect. Can we go ahead and use this? Alright, and then let's see. Wayland proxy marshal flags. And we are passing in the C struct for display, so C struct and display. We are also passing in the display itself. And then display get registry. Alright. And then we do an interface pointer. Is this because we're not passing in an interface? I don't see an interface declaration anywhere in this. What does mem a pointer have? Alright, so construct, and then this will see Wayland. Alright, Wayland interface. Okay. And then the final piece here, the final pieces. We have the get version, so not client. wayland proxy get version, and then the proxy will be cstruct. All right. Oh, I'm gonna have to read the source code for the C portion of this. That's gonna be fearsome. It won't be too bad. It'll honestly it will be better than trying to debug the stack trace for SBCL. But perhaps this is because I've been doing so much C lately that I feel this way. The value of symbol is 0, which is not of type. Oh, this is a nightmare of its own to some degree. So is the issue with, so we're calling the, so for the proxy itself, we are calling the let's see, so set F Marshall flags. So for Marshall flags, we are doing the proxy, and then we do the opcode. Oh, I did put an end, I believe. Okay, there we go. I see the issue there. Can we get rid of you right there? So we are once again in the nil zone. So it's an issue with proxy Marshall flags. So the Marshall flags, is it perhaps the... Perhaps it is the pointer. Perhaps it is the... I wonder if... But we should be passing a null pointer there. So this is... Let's look at the FFI implementation. Can we CFFI, and then can we client? Oh, oops, yeah, it's FFI style. Wayland proxy. Marshall flags. So is it perhaps the issue is that we are calling the pointer argument with a null pointer, and we want none. Is this the issue? Is it because we're calling a null pointer? No, that is not the case. So this is going to nil, so we have to define an interface. Bebop, it's my bedtime. Have a good rest of stream. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you have a good slumber. I hope you slumber well. I found the issue, I think. I do hope you slumber well though. It is actually my bedtime as well, but I have been filled with some degree of horrid determination. Sleep apnea pilled. I'm filled with determination to complete this to some degree. Bound to nil. This is unfortunate. Good night. I do hope you sleep well. Yes. Good night to you as well. This is perhaps all right. So can we do I think we have to make a pointer to it now? Is this the case? Is this the case? Let's look at this. So we define a listener. And then can we see the dot list for that is to make the trivial client, and this is wholly incorrect, honestly. I think that we have the so that points to an interface struct. Let's see, extra arguments which may be given to the request. Yo, why don't we have an interface, I guess, is the better question. Let's look at, and then we will have to depart after this. But I want to look at the actual Wayland code for this really quick, because I am struggling to recall the what had occurred here. This is perhaps to some degree, I dug my own grave, as they say, with this. I guess is the way they describe it. But we shall persevere, and we will return stronger than ever. Can we just get not small? Can we get example client.h? And then what is the one that we're doing having an issue with is the what is this the source of this great tear get registry. So wayland display get registry. So we need to create a Wayland registry interface, which should be this set F. Oh, wait. Wait. We have a pointer. We actually have a pointer this time. Hold on. This might have been foolishness on my part. Oh, this was can we have an error? A new error? No, it's over. Oh, it's over? No. I refuse. I refuse. We just have to change this to Wayland registry interface because if this is the unhandled memory fault. Wait, it's a new error. Okay. It's a new error at least. Can we get the Can we go to the wrong one. Out.list. Alright, there we go. I think I might have hunted down the issue to some degree, which is the name fixers is fixing names it should not be fixing, which is perhaps this is an issue of my own no, can we just defar Wayland iFace, and then we want to make a foreign symbol pointer to so def class Wayland registry. So we have unhandled memory fault, which is at least somewhat more exciting than the prior issue that we were incurring with this. Can we set F this back? Can we memory fault again and see if it gives us any useful information? No? Okay. Can I have fault? Alright. I have fault. This is perhaps the beginning of something horrible, actually. This is... So that's the address that faulted. And that is... So what happens if we try to get a mem a pointer to this? I miss the... unknown client, wayland interface. Can we just see all instances of wayland interface? So if we look at the actual Git registry, we are... Oh, perhaps I have to define this as a struct of sorts. This is... Okay, this is so what happens if I skip that whole part? What happens if I just pass in the raw pointer as is? And what is the name of our pointer that we are... Undefined? Wait, what the freak? We did define it though. Hold on. Right, let's see. I have caps lock on again. Alright, this is the true final go around. The true final go around. We have pointer. Can we just... Oh, it's because I passed it like a function, that's why. So we still get an unhandled memory fault. But this is perhaps slightly more promising than what we were getting prior. It's probably calling this pointer here. No. So we have that. We have that. happens if we call? Oh, wait, what? Wait, we have a... Hold on. So this is... Wait. So this is the issue. This is the issue.
New hand touches the beacon.
Hello, car batteries into ocean. Welcome. Follower goal met 100. Whoa, we hit triple digits. Thank you for 3. Bugged up. We are bugged up indeed. Welcome as well. And we are departing shortly, but it finally fucking works. Sort of. It's a little fucked up. Oh wait, this isn't C anymore. I have to do Lisp comments. Alright, accepts display connect. You have cast me screaming into the abyss. I just got here. I am indeed sorry for this. We shall probably go on for, I say we're nearly done. So here's the thing. I say we're nearly done for like a solid, I think, 20 minutes before the origin. But it's okay. We shall not be cast into the abyss, but rather we shall reincarnate in the form of a raid once this occurs. But right now we have just gotten out of hell. So we've gotten out of a fresh hell. We've gotten out of a hell that lasted a solid hour or so, which was reviewing code that I wrote 4 months ago to try and remember what it did, because I need to work on it again. Lest it be left in the dust, and it's all fucked up. It's all fucked up. But we're making it. We're actually making it this time. We've gotten past the initial terror. Somehow, I really don't know how that worked. And then I think we should be able to just be able to so we have to make a listener next is the thing. So so we'll call this listener. Add the file listener, and then make instance wayland dot protocol dot client, and then what is this thing called? A Wayland registry listener? Is this it? A Wayland registry? Are we I forgot to quote it. Oh, I feel renewed. I felt as if I were approaching on the eaves, or the eve? No, that does not sound correct. I was upon the doorstep of doom, but we are back alive now. So now we have to do a Wayland, let's see, protocol.client, and then here we go. Here are the define. I know C better. I know Lisp better than I did at the start of this. This is at least promising, because I know how to unfuck the fucked up parts to some degree. So Wayland registry global callback, and then we will just do so for the global callback, I think that we just want to go ahead and probably call this there's nothing that I've fucked that mini human being alive can unfuck. This is, you see, I'm a master of digging my own grave whenever it comes to the great art of software and game development. I am, for me, it is the art of software, and then I decide to forget what I was doing. I forget entirely. I'm like, oh no. So we want to do this on the listener. We want to go listener style on this. And then for the body, let's just, you know what? Let's just format T :3. It's gonna error out whenever we make it. It's gonna error out whenever we try to use it. So we'll just :3 it, because we're never gonna see that. We're never gonna see it, unfortunately. Which is somewhat sad, I guess. Somewhat sad, but we now have the tools. We have the tools that we need. So we have the tools that we need to get to an error that I am familiar with, rather than one that I am what the hell with. So wayland protocol.client, wayland registry, add listener, add the freaking listener. We are going to add this to, did we define a registry? Did we define it as a silly variable name like p? Did we define it as a very absurd variable name that I will surely not remember the name of, such as p? We did. We did. Did we? So what are we? Oh, this may perhaps be, we're gonna try P. This can potentially work. Invalid number of arguments. 1. I got a little too ahead of myself. I got a little too excited. A little too in the moment, as they say. And then we want to do the registry listener. Which is just called a listener. Okay. We want to do a pointer to it. But these are passed as pointers, I think, in the CFFI for Common Lisp, so it already is what we need it to be. Undefined slot, global remove, and cstruct okay, this is the hell that I am familiar with. This is the hell known as wlclient.lisp. This is the hell known as fix me broke from the original. So I think with something like this, we could just do, oh, this is rather fucked up. Let's have object listener to wayland object. Okay. Something like this works. Yeah, this very helpful me from the past. So if we replace all instances of listener with our actual listener here, and then we will ride off into the sunset, as they say, because I think the problem is that this is being passed into a loop macro, which shall cause a great deal of terror. And if that does not work, we only have to loop over two things. So we can perhaps we can just do it. You know, we can do it raw to some degree. We can go into this and just manually write the loop part, and that shall not be too much of a nightmare. Because I have a feeling this isn't going to work. A wayland object is unbound. Beautiful. Okay, beautiful. The wayland object must be P as well. Can we Alright, can we P? Can we P? Alright, global remove is an undefined slot. This is as we expected. As we expected. What happens if we just pass K in there, though? Alright, too few values for that. So let's look at the original. Let's look here. So I think ultimately that's a single parentheses type. So we gotta go single parentheses style on that. Okay. Single parentheses style. We will destroy all of this. Alright, we are getting somewhere, so we just have to do not a loop macro. So for that, let's remove those and let us replace this. With just probably two. We'll probably have to do two identical calls of this nature, of this caliber, and then that shall be that. So we only care about the key. And then can we grab this? And can we do a getf there, and then I think we just do the same. We go same style here. And And that's one. That's one. And we just have to go same style right here for the remove, for the global remove, and then perhaps this is the end of things once that is properly defined. So we do setf div getf, and then let's see if we have that here. Yep, setf do getf. And will this be it? Will this be the surely this shan't be all to it. This is too easy, as they say. If we go to add listener, global is unbound. Okay. Okay. It's not, but okay. Or it shouldn't be. Let's see. What if we do get callback? Still unbound? Is that what we have to do? Is we have to call the get callback on these, perhaps? Oh, we have to backquote it. Okay. We are still lacking a do we quote it here? Do we well, keywords exist in the keyword package, so this should work. The keyword, yeah. Oh, oops. We do need that one. We do need that one. What the freak? Alright, undefined variable. We can deal with that. Alright, caught warning. Oh, okay. You know what they say, third hour's the charm, I guess. Undefined callback, nil. What if we just do global remove? And we do that. Alright, which callback are... What are you saying is no? What is... Like, if I call the, see if I get callback for... this, alright, no. Protocol dot. No. Can we see what's in the listener? Oh, I probably have to use the global keyword. Okay, aha! Okay, we've hunted down the final error, which also means that probably the main error that we're getting here is... or in the original function, is that these are not being passed properly as keywords, which is, to some degree, variable v is unbound. Where are we calling v? That is the... v? Can we... So the value is this. And then this as well, but this one is global remove. Global remove is unbound. Okay, beautiful. The value nil is not a type number. Alright. We might be back in hell to some degree. Unless we're just able to reference this right here. CF of I minus that. So I think the final undefined variable would be this one here. And then, I think for a position, we would actually just, that one will be 1, and then, yeah, we're passing it to position, okay. 0? This seems to be the case. Oh geez, so there's 11. Oh no. Alright, we're going to try this one final time. Let me get the position really quick. So global remove is the 0th position. So if we do nth instead of position there, I think similar right here. Let's look at the original version, the fix me broke for add listener. Right, position value, value of global remove is not of type number. Let's see. We probably have to call the yeah, because loop for, okay, let's look at the loop. Loop for k value on MPL by Kadir. And so for this, we're setting the swap value, then we have to call the keyword name. So let me set this. Must be keyword. And perhaps I'll replace this with an A-list so that I don't have that problem. Or even a hash table. They have the hash table, the A-list, Alexandria functions. Perhaps this is what I'll use. And then we have to get the callback based on the key. And then our issue is we have the array here, which is set to that length. Let's see. So the pointer is going to be this is odd. I think, what if we get rid of the math and we just send the pointer over really quick and see what we get from that. Endings, we truly are. This is the loss of steam approacheth now. We are in the, you know, we are to some degree in the nightmare zone, known as what is going wrong with this code. It has been too long since I've looked at this. Oh my goodness. But now I'm sucked back into it to some horrible degree as well. So we call memref there. And then we want a similar balancing here. So It's not of type numbered. So what if we don't pass it an index? Wait, has that been the issue this whole time? Is passing it as an index? Yeah, keyword. Okay, keyword. So we are getting somewhere. I think we'll just do this one is the 1, and then this one in the index is 2. No, that can't be the case. Because we're getting that error on... on the, pointer. Okay, so... if we omit the, yeah, if we omit this portion, and we omit this portion, can we get a bad result at least? Okay, yes, this is, okay, this is the ending. This is the ending. But we kind of know where the fuck up is, and it still is here. I remember, I recall, it's all fucked up. It's all fucked up indeed. This is, okay, so, yeah, thank you everybody. This has been somewhat too wacky and wild of an amount of time. I'm going to rue this in the morning whenever I awake and I am tired. But where shall we go? Oh, I always forget to. I have to do the. There are locations. Yeah, and we will. I mean, we're gonna be back at it on Thursday as long as I don't get more sick. Would be the main impediment. But yeah. Thank you, everyone. Where are we going? Who is alive? Who exists? Who is in this world that I would joyously go and say hello to? Who? Wow. Oh, Crazy Kitty. All right, that is where we're going. It is perhaps imperative that we go that direction. So yeah, we are heading to the Crazy Kitty zone, and you know, they know us. They know us. They know us. I think we've raided here before. The bug shall be back then is the case. But yeah, I do hope everyone is well. I hope we all had a good hot tuahsday, am I right? All right. Bye.